Good afternoon, everybody. This is Kyle with the Chase Collectibles, selling as Cardboard Wizards on TCG Player, hopefully soon on eBay and maybe whatnot. I've been putting this off for a while now because I'm still learning how to YouTube and set up camera angles and the like. We're getting ready to open our very first box of Sorcery Contested Realm right here. Just a little bit of backdrop of other things I'm going to open later. Got a little bit of Lord of the Rings, some pre-con decks from Alpha, Sorcery, some Dominaria United. In the backdrop there you've got some old Eternal Masters, and behind it some Double Masters 2022. More Sorcery Alpha, which I haven't decided to open yet. I've got quite a bit of beta boosters coming to me in October. Those are going to be on sale. I haven't decided if I'm going to single them out or sell them by the box, but we're not going to jack up the prices and go crazy. The Alpha is plenty expensive. Probably sell those around $150 to $175 range. I may set that up on a Shopify, which would be cardboardwizards.com. And I may just do it through TCG if they ever get off their butts and start allowing sorcery to be sold. At any rate, we're going to crack this box right here. There's the scissors of craziness. And then we're going to use a BCW here to sort the cards out. We're going to do ordinary and elite and exceptionals. Sorry, ordinary, exceptionals, elites, and uniques right here. And these are going to be the foils in the front row. Non-foils in the back. And then anything I don't know what it is going right here, or anything that I think is cool, like Frank Frazetta art. Some cool Melissa Benson stuff. I have no idea what the values of the singles are yet, other than the obvious stuff like the mixes and the cores. But Philosopher's Stone, obviously. But foils, those are all hot. Those are all sought after, and everything that comes out of this box is going to be for sale because I don't plan on playing with the stuff out of Alpha. I think that Kitchen Table TCG probably has the market cornered on trying to collect the first foil set of Alpha. I think it's going to take about 400 or 500 boxes to actually complete that set. I have no interest in trying to pursue that. But I do plan on playing the game when beta comes out. I hope everybody gets into it. The game looks like a complete blast. But I'm not going to do it with the collectible cards that are meant to be collected and looked at. And that's what we're going to attempt to do here, is open up all 39 of these packs, kind of enjoy them a little bit. And I'd love to let you see my reactions in a picture-in-picture, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. And I've been really wanting to open this box. So without further ado, let's get into it. Just take the old scissors here. So I can't see, I meant to live stream this, but apparently you need 50 subscribers to live stream. So we're just going to record this and post it in one unedited take. Got a nice wizard seal right here over the lip. You can see the sorcery watermark all over the wrapper, and it surrounds the entire wrapper. This right here, this is you can scratch that off and get dust, which is good for something that you cannot redeem yet. Anyway, the entire product on the outside looks amazing. We're about to see what it looks like on the inside. So let's give this a little cut through here. Currently had my wife and my cat sequestered upstairs in the room of requirement. They're kind enough to be quiet so we don't pick up too many sounds that we don't want. And yeah, this is going to hurt. And it is done. We have opened our first box. Nice tight fit. This is a good display. Good quality. And that would be what it looks like if it were on display at your local LGS. Every box gets this. There are 39 packs in an Alpha box, plus this basically a box topper. It's a foil sorcerer avatar and some tokens. We're going to go ahead and open it, so we'll move this over here. Let me just snip this so I don't make any mistakes. I think it has a pull tab, actually. It does. Nice little pull tab. Take our scissors and insert there. So Open Boosters has already done one of these. Rudy's done one of these now. Magic Historians, I think, done one. Poor Louie at Kitchen Table TCG's done about 50 of these and he still hasn't hit a curio. I'm not sure I would know what a curio looks like at this point. So this is our sorcerer. Wow, that foiling is amazing. That is so much better than anything Magic has ever done. The card stock is crazy good. By the way, all the avatars, you need the characters to play. All right, so think back in the days of Lord of the Rings or Flesh and Blood, you got a hero, you have to have an avatar. Wow, that is good. Just bring it up to the camera. I can't see the preview while I'm recording, but I'm hoping you guys are getting this. All right, so the avatar, for the avatar, your avatar entered this contest. All right, I put him back here, and then we've got a foily sight. This is the Winter River. It's an ordinary sight of cold, crisp recovery. These are like your lands in Magic. You need them in order to generate mana, in order to cast your spells. It's also foily. And then on the back, you'll see that they come from a different draw deck, and that's the Atlas. Okay. And that's an ordinary foil, so we're going to put that there. I put the avatar over here, okay, because he's kind of unique. I don't expect to find foil avatars within the packs. And then you also got a Critical Strike, which is an ordinary. It's Magic of Piercing Precision, no special back. It's a spellbook deck. Some good art. A Syrian Templar. That is an exceptional, which is basically your uncommon. Ordinaries are commons, and the elites and uniques would be your equivalent to mythic and rare. That's gorgeous. That is really nice. Anyway, Syrian Templar takes no damage from Demon, Spirit, or Undead minions, so he's got pro Demon, pro Spirit, pro Undead. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Put him in the uncommon slot. Then Rubble. So think LD and Magic. You've got the game plays on a grid, and you have to lay down sites in those grids, and when you destroy a land, it becomes rubble and nothing else can go there ever. A barren site, demolished and destroyed, provides no mana. Obviously, if you've ever played anything like Magic, you know the cards trump the rules, so I'm sure at some point they'll be like, yeah, having 25 rubble sites seems bad. But, yeah. So, it doesn't actually say ordinary elite, so we're going to put that over here with the avatar, because I don't know what to do with him. And then you got a nice little list of the artists. This is just a thing that only comes in the alpha box, or it might come in beta, I don't know. But all the artists that worked on the alpha edition of this set. And you may recognize some names like Drew Tucker, Melissa Benson, they all worked on Magic. Anson Maddox, Jeff Menges, Brian Smith, quite a lot of names. Liz Danforth, Jeff Easley, Rodney Matthews, Matthias Frisk, Ian Miller, and yeah, Frank Frazetta's art, of course, and is only available in the alphas. All right, so we're going to put that over here too, and then we're just going to go at this one pack at a time. I've seen a lot of the videos, everybody saying your hits are over here on the left side and whatnot, but we're just going to go through this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 39 packs. So first impressions, that pack is amazing. Good feel. It's a nice plastic meets foil pack. There is foiling. These are really pretty. It's an old school fantasy card game for players with a rich imagination, tactical nerve, and an appreciation for hand-painted art. And then you see the little alpha symbol right there. That's how you know if you ever have some packs from beta and you're uncertain. That should be a beta symbol on a beta pack or no symbol, I believe. But alphas will have that Greek alpha A right there. Alright, I don't see a pull tab or a notch. I'm wondering if these are easy to open in any particular way. Because I don't want to ruin anything that might be a hit. It's ridiculous how expensive these cards have gotten. And it hasn't even been a game yet. So So we're going to cut the tops off of these and then pull out like this. As I said, I've seen a lot of openings, but I have not done a lot of openings. This is my first opening, so I know that if you turn it over, you get 3 uncommons and a rare. So this should be an exceptional. It is. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Put them that way and go this way and look at our ordinaries first. That is an ordinary Site of Decline. It's a remote desert. Genesis, so when it comes into play, ETB, deal 1 damage to each minion atop target nearby site. Again, I haven't played the game. I've only watched a few videos on it. I'm really looking forward to it, but some of these things, the interaction is really going to be with the map as much as your deck and your opponent, and it seems like a great mechanic. So that's an ordinary. Mad Dash. We're going to go through these slowly, and then once I get used to them, we're probably going to go a little bit quicker. Ordinary Magic of Utmost Urgency. Draw a card. Then give an ally movement +1 this turn. This is a Drew Tucker art. It's pretty obvious, and that's pretty. Grey Wolves. Gotta love that. Melissa Benson. If you don't know Melissa Benson art, you can see it. There's her signature right there. Grey Wolves, your spellbook may include any number of these. So this is like some of the rat cards, some of the dwarf cards in Magic. You can have as many of these as you want in your deck. And if you don't know anything about playing the game, I think it's 5 ordinary classification cards, the commons, that you can have in a deck. The building requirements for your deck are great. I think it's 2 uncommons, known as exceptionals in Sorcery, and 1 rare or elite that you can build your deck. So you can only have 5 of these unless the card says otherwise. So that's pretty cool. Ordinary. Sedge Crabs. It's a water card, ordinary beast that scrape and sidle. Can only move themselves sideways. Even if you didn't like the artwork, they really went out of their way with the flavor of these. Even the flavor text, this one will never make the crab walk straight. Aristophanes. Just all the gorgeous hand-painted artwork. A porcupine pufferfish. This is Brian Smith art. I've seen it a couple times across some of these videos. It's disturbing. It's just disturbing. It has lethal, which is kind of like Death Touch, I believe, and Submerge. So you can drown creatures of your opponents, which I think is a neat mechanic. Blood Ravens. I love this artwork. This is like reminiscent of Stephen King, some other things that I grew up with. You know, Eyes of a Dragon. It's just really pretty. It's well done, and I don't know this artist either. Gentleman named Michael, what is it, Nejapal? Airborne is the tantamount to flying. Damage dealt by Blood Raven strikes heals you, so it's got lifelink effectively. Deep Sea Mermaids. Water, they have Submerge. I believe that's kind of like, if it's not like drowning your opponent's victims, it's going to be like flying. Call it swimming, if you will. And when it ETBs, draw your bottommost spell. So pick up your deck and draw the bottom. Wall of Ice. This is much cooler than the artwork from the Wall of Ice in Magic. Conjure atop the border of a site you control. Units cannot traverse Wall of Ice on the ground. Oh, neat. So when you play it on the grid, it actually crosses the grid. It's not played inside the grid. It's an ordinary aura of impassable ice. Fenvale Muse. An ordinary mortal of quiet inspiration. This is a spellcaster, so once you get your avatar out and start doing things, you can put a spellcaster in play, and it too can cast spells in its area. and artifacts and equipment and lightning bolts and things like that. He's a 0 defense, but he costs 1. Ordinary mortal of quiet inspiration. Whenever Fenvale Muse casts a spell, you may trigger the genesis of a nearby river. Ooh, that's neat. That's got tricks. Spectral Stalker. Okay, so I've seen people talking about this. I can't wait to try and play the game with some friends of mine. This is a neat mechanic, Void Walk. So you've got this 5x4 grid, and you're trying to gain control of it effectively. It's sort of like chess meets magic. Yeah, you're trying to knock your opponent down to 0 life, but in order to get there, you've got to go across sites that you place in the void, which that grid represents. This guy doesn't need a site. He just goes, yeah, I'm just gonna, go across the 4th dimension and smack you in the face. Anyway, he's an ordinary undead, roams betwixt the between. Like I said, good flavor. And this is Jeff Easley's art. Beast of Burden. We've seen this a lot in the videos so far. He's an ordinary beast, and he bears the wide world, and he may carry any number of allied minions. So it's actually a pretty good card, in my opinion. But I don't think we've hit any level of organized competitive play. I expect this game to be very casual to start. And we're to our first exceptional. This is the Uncommons. It's a Wayfaring Pilgrim. We've seen quite a few of these as well. It's an exceptional mortal on a spiritual journey. And whenever he ETBs each corner of the realm for the first time, you may draw a card. So ETB top right, ETB top left, ETB bottom left, ETB bottom right, you get a draw. So, seems okay. Divine Healing for our second exceptional. Exceptional Magic of Faith Unfettered. You gain 7 life. That seems good. That's gorgeous, too. Alan Pollock's art. I'd like to see that in foil. I do not know how to pronounce this. We're going to go with Tring Constrictor. An exceptional beast with a crushing embrace. It taps, it may take a step, then it constricts and disables target minion at its location. At the start of your next turn, if the minion remains constricted, it dies. Tring Constrictor does not untap during your next untap step. So kind of a control device. Neat. Exceptional beast with a crushing embrace, huh? Okay, and here's our first rare. It's an elite, so it's not a unique. It is not foil. We didn't hit a foil. As near as I know, we didn't hit a curio of any kind, and I don't know what I'm looking for. This is a Ratanus Titan. That is neat. Look at the artwork on that. It's reminiscent of like Warhammer 40k. It's an elite giant, makes an epic entrance. Genesis, ETB, strike each enemy here. Neat. All right, let's do pack number 2, huh? I really want an easier way to open these than the scissors. Oh, that seemed easier. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, I know doing this, we're going to give away the fact that we have a foil because foils do not have these backs. They're double-sided. The full art is on the back in non-foil. So we're going to give that away, but I would rather do it this way and see all the ordinaries first. All right, so Lone Tower, an ordinary site of introspection. We'll turn this the right way of the camera. Yeah, so sites are oriented this way when they come into play. ETB, if this is the only lone tower you control, gain 1 mana this turn. So it's a mana generator. Ramp. Cool. Tufted Turtles, ordinary beast with plated pelt. That's neat. Who is this? Matt Thames? I like this guy's art so far. The first time Tufted Turtles would take damage each turn, prevent that damage. Interesting. Vile Imp. Genesis may deal 2 damage to target adjacent unit. Ordinary Firestarter of a Demon. Fade. Ordinary magic of Covert Concealment. Give an allied minion stealth. If it occupies an enemy site, draw a card. So, a lot of talk about Elvira Shakarova. She is an interesting artist. I don't know that I love her artwork, but it's reminiscent to me of Randy Asplund Faith, who did a lot of work in like the Alliances block. He did Lost Soul and Magic. He did a lot of work for Middle-earth the Wizards. It's growing on me. It's growing on me. Anyway, that's Fade. We have Miracle Workers, ordinary mortals on a mission of mercy. They have an ETB or a Genesis. You may return a minion that died this turn from your cemetery to your hand. Ooh, recursion. Everybody likes recursion. Grey Wolves, Ravenous Pack, we've seen it. Sedge Crabs, we've seen it. I'm going kind of slow because, again, I don't know what I'm looking for when it comes to curios. Polar Bears, I'm not sure many people know what they're looking for. Seeing this a lot on the videos. I mean, I feel like Rudy needs this in his deck. Ordinary beasts of extreme latitudes can move as if top and bottom edges of the realm were connected. This is Melissa Benson artwork. It's cool. Blood Ravens, we've seen it. Firebolts. Ordinary magic unleashes a blazing barrage. Shoot 3 projectiles in the same direction, 1 at a time. Interesting. Each deals 1 damage. It's an ordinary magic. Wicker Mannequin. I have seen this card only on videos, and I love the artwork. This is Drew Tucker. The flavor is so good. It's an ordinary sprig of an automaton. It's a non-fire spellcaster, so it can cast spells of its type. We have our first exceptional. Everybody talks about the exceptional sites being dual lands. This does not appear to be that. Free City. An exceptional site kneels before none. Once per turn may attack or defend against enemy units here. That's, I think, probably good. Ooh, neat. An exceptional monster of singular focus is the Ascilian Cyclops. Ascilian probably is how that's said. Ooh, that is expensive, though. He costs 8, basically. He doesn't strike back while defending. Is this guy any good? Some of you guys that have played the game, tell me if this is any good. I like the art, though. Oh, that's pretty. Updraft Ridge, an exceptional sight of singing tailwinds. Airborne minions atop Updraft Ridge have movement +1. Somebody out there has this original artwork. That is gorgeous. And then our rare is a unique. That is pretty. Twist of Fate. It's an X spell. That's pretty cool too. I did not realize there were X spells in this game. X and 3. I believe that is water. Unique magic to reverse one's fortunes. Exchange life totals with target opponent. X is the difference between your life totals? Are you serious? That's gross. That is gross. That's a good card. Alright, let's do pack 3. How come that last one was so much easier to open? This one is not. There we go. Okay, I am back. Apparently, I thought I was going to do this in one take, but the GoPro said, no, I'm way too hot. So this is pack number 3 from that box. I had just started to open it when the camera decided to turn off, and I left it here and let things cool off, and now we're back to it. Alright, so let's take that off. And then we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Turn it over. Alright, so we got another Dark Tower. It's an ordinary site of contemplation. Genesis, Dark Tower you control gains 1 this turn. We need to put these in this hand so that I can do this. We're going to pull things a little forward. Hopefully things stay in focus. This is one of everybody's more favorite arts. This is, I believe, Severine Pinot. Anyway, the card is Sleep. It's an ordinary magic of soporific slumber. Target minion at a location up to 2 steps away falls asleep. It's disabled until it takes damage. Let you get a good look at that. And we have a Rawl Dromedary. It's an ordinary and superbly indifferent beast. Just a vanilla creature. This is probably the Grey Ogre of the set. We have Border Militia, an ordinary magic to defend the motherland. So this is not a permanent, it's a magic. Summon a foot soldier token to each site you control that borders an enemy site. Also, we did not get a foil in this pack. This is an Old Salt Anchorman. We've seen a lot of him on other channels. He's an ordinary mortal, holds steady and true. Nearby allies can't be moved by enemy spells and abilities. Oh, that's actually a neat effect. Mad Dash, ordinary magic of utmost urgency. We've already seen it. We're going to start skipping that card. Grey Wolves, this is our 3rd appearance. Bone Rabble. Let that focus up. It's an ordinary undead. Scrabble to the surface. Whenever you play an Earth site, you may summon Bone Rabble from your cemetery to that site. Tufted Turtles. Ordinary beasts with plated pelt. The first time... Oh, actually, we've seen this. I've mentioned this art. All right. Sorry. Here's another ordinary that we haven't seen. Vile Imp. An ordinary fire starter of a demon, ETB or Genesis, may deal 2 damage to target adjacent unit. It's nice to know that they're going to have may abilities and not must abilities. Fade, we've already discussed this card. Ordinary magic of covert concealment. Give an allied minion stealth. If it occupies an enemy site, draw a card. Our first unique of the pack, Vanguard Knights. That's kind of pretty. Haven't seen this one yet. Truett Parish Art. Exceptional mortals ride onward to glory. Vanguard Knights have +2 power if they alone are the furthest forward of your units. Oh, that's actually a neat ability. That's a unique. Or sorry, not a unique. Exceptional. Exceptional Beast of Grand Bearing. Host Eagle. Like Rammstein. Du Hast. Anyway. Airborne, has flying, may carry a weaker allied minion. Ooh, I like the flavor of that. It's got the little sheep right there. See that? That's Elvira. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Flaming Sword. An exceptional weapon, fumes and flares. Bearer has +1 power, and its strikes splash full damage to each other enemy at a struck unit's location. So it's like an equipment. It's pretty cool. Ooh. An Elite Disintegrate. Elite magic of utter annihilation. Banish target minion nearby and everything it carries. That's gross. It costs 5. That is... I feel like that's a good card. Alright. In the break, I got some penny sleeves and some hard loaders in case we open anything that probably needs to be put away, because some of these cards are getting ridiculously expensive, I hear. Yeah, like the Philosopher's Stone is in the thousands, I guess. We'll see how the market shakes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No foil, it looks like. Alright. And we have a Humble Village. It's an ordinary site of abundance. Genesis, you may pay 1 to summon a foot soldier token here. That's pretty cool. Kildor and Outpost, anyone? Belmont Longbowmen. We've seen this a lot on other channels. Ordinary mortals draw on distant foes, ranged. I'm assuming that means they can shoot far. Swan Maidens, that's pretty. Ordinary mortals of eerie grace, airborne and submerge. Ooh, neat, so they can fly and swim. Critical Strike, we've seen it. Next time an ally strikes a unit, this turn it deals double damage. Sandworm. Right out of Dune, boys. I'm not sure I can get the camera to focus. Burrowing and Landbound. So this goes under the void. Interesting. An ordinary beast swims. An ordinary beast swims seas of sand. It's a 5 for 4 or a 4 for 5, however you want to say it. Polar bears, we've seen it before. Ordinary beasts of extreme latitudes. Rudy, put this in your deck. You know what? I don't ever read what it does. It can move as if top and bottom edges of the realm were connected. So it does a Pac-Man. It goes, hey, I'm up here, and I show up down here. It's kind of neat. It wasn't Pac-Man that did it, was it? Oh, yeah, it was. Went through the tunnels. Sacred Scarabs. Airborne, Deathrite. Deal 3 damage to each unit here. I do not know what Deathrite is, but maybe it's an ETB. Again, people that play the game, school me, because I'm probably not going to play till beta. Men of Lang. Ordinary beasts bleat in discord. Whenever Men of Lang strike an avatar, that avatar discards a random card. Okay, so, I mean, I play Magic. I've played Magic since the beginning, and Library of Lang was a thing, and I don't remember any other Lang cards. It's kind of cool to put Men of Lang in there. Whenever Men of Lang strike an avatar, that avatar discards a random card. I feel like that's a good card. Blizzard, ordinary aura of forestalling frost. Affected sites and units atop them can't be attacked or intercepted. At the start of your turn, dispel Blizzard. Interesting. Tufted Turtles we've seen before. Vile Imp we've seen before. Here's a new exceptional we haven't seen. Ormond Harpooners. Exceptional mortals in perilous pursuit. Tap. Deal 1 damage to target minion above or below an adjacent water site and pull that minion to this location. This is Elvira artwork. It's pretty cool. I believe we have a dual land. We do. Oasis. So over here you can see the 2 symbols of what it produces. It's an exceptional site of fire and water. I don't know if these are worth a ton of money yet, but it's not foil, so we're not going immediately there. Floodplain. Exceptional site of intermittent inundation. Once on your turn, you may flood an adjacent site this turn. That's interesting. And then for our rare, our elite is Polymorph. For 4, it's an elite magic of transfrogrification. That's awesome. Transform target nearby minion into a frog token. I mean, it's not sheep, but Oko anybody? That's pretty cool. Number 4. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Once again, no foil. We have Spring River, ordinary site of rejuvenation. Genesis, look at your next spell. You may put it on the bottom of your spellbook. So it's got a one-time scry. Cool. We have a real dromedary. Raw, not real. Raw dromedary. Scarecrow we haven't seen yet. A gaunt and ragged ordinary relic. Genesis, return each airborne minion here to its owner's hand. Airborne minions can't enter this location. Art by Lindsay Crummett. Okay, this card is cool. I like the way it looks. That's neat. Border Militia we haven't seen yet. Ordinary magic to defend the motherland. Summon a foot soldier token to each site you control that borders an enemy site. Oh, that could be gross. We've seen the Old Salt Anchorman. Cave Trolls. Ordinary Trollses put noses in holeses. I'm telling you, the flavor is so good in this. They have burrowing. It is 4 for a 3 burrowing critter. Mad Dash we've seen. Thank you, Drew Tucker, for your art. Rimland Nomads. Movement +1. Takes no damage from deserts. Palabury Bats. Ordinary beasts. Soar in Lunar Choir. They have airborne and burrowing. That's kind of cool. That's got good flavor. Miracle Workers we have not seen. Ordinary mortals on a mission of mercy. Genesis, you may return a minion that died this turn from your cemetery to your hand. I think we talked about recursion already. Here's Drown. Look at that art. That is so good. Alan Pollock. Ordinary magic of downward descent. Submerge target minion or artifact if able. We have our first unique in the pack. Oh God, that is some good werewolf art. See, get the camera to focus. It's a Moon Clan werewolf, exceptional monster, terminally transformed. Sacrifice. Oh God, there went the camera. Got all excited. Sorry guys. Let me see if I get it back. Sacrifice an allied mortal. Summon Moon Clan werewolf from your hand to the mortal's location. Also Alan Pollock art. Evil Presence. We've had one of those in Magic. This is Liz Danforth. It's an exceptional aura of dread and foreboding. You may summon spirits to affect sites. When you summon a spirit here, give it charge and return Evil Presence to its owner's hand. I'm going to guess charge is like haste. But again, you guys will correct me. For our last uncommon, Blaze. Exceptional magic of blistering speed. This turn, give an ally movement +2. It can't be intercepted, and it leaves a trail of fire at departed locations. When it stops, each unit along the trail takes 2 damage. This is Elvira artwork. You know, a lot of people are into her. And then for our rare, we have an Elite. Elite Mortals, Take to the Skies. Airborne, movement +2. May carry any number of allied minions. Wow, that's pretty good. And we got another pack. I think over here is what we want to open. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No foil. Start off with a sight. Spring River. Ordinary sight of rejuvenation. Genesis, look at your next spell. You may put it on the bottom of your spell with another scry. Cool. Old Salt Anchorman we've seen. Mad Dash we've seen. Scarecrow we've seen. Cave Trolls we've seen. Grey Wolves we've seen. Sedge Crabs we've seen. We have not yet seen Heat Ray. Heat Ray is an ordinary magic of focused fire. Shoot a piercing projectile, deal 2 damage to 1 unit at each location along its path. I feel like that's good. Huh. Drown again. Rain of Arrows is an ordinary. It's an ordinary magic. Eclipses the sun. Deal 1 damage to each above ground minion. So sandworms get away with murder. Here's an ordinary we haven't seen. Oh, whoa. Check out this artwork. Exorcism. Ordinary magic to expulse the unholy. This is so good. Matthias Frisk. Banish all demon and undead minions at target location up to 2 steps away. Isn't this the guy that did the sandworm in Magic around 2014? I can't think of the name of the worm. Advent Worm? Is this the same guy? Wow, that's pretty. We have our first exceptional. It is a site. It is a dual land. Aqueduct. An exceptional site of earth and water. Cool. Phase Assassin for our second one. It has Void Walk. Whenever Phase Assassin enters the Void, he gains stealth. An exceptional mortal fades into nothingness. Jussi Pilkus is the artist on this. I like this. Shrink. Look at the art on this. Oh, focus, focus, focus. It's a little man. Exceptional magic of brief diminution. Set the base power of target nearby unit to 0 until your next turn. This artist is Francesca Berold. That's cool. And for a rare, we have an elite. It is a Gross Poltergeist. Wow, that is creepy as hell. Check out the art on that. That is awesome. Brian Smith is the artist. It's an elite spirit and ghost in the shell. Tap. Until Gross Poltergeist leaves the realm, gain control of nearby artifact and animate it. It's an automaton with power equal to its cost and has its own bearer ability. Wow, cool. That's got to be a good card. All right, back to the left. We have yet to hit a foil. We have yet to hit a curio. I don't believe we've seen a unique. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez, once. Starting out with the site. So is the last card, ordinary card in every pack, is it a site? This is Arid Desert. We have not seen it yet. It's an ordinary Site of Ruin. Genesis. Deal 1 damage to each minion atop target nearby site. Okay, I like the art on this. Who is this? Oh, I can't read that. Aranja art. We've seen Sandworm. We've seen Sacred Scarabs. We have not seen Sandstorm. This is Drew Tucker. You can tell right away. An ordinary aura of swirling silica. Seriously, the flavor is gross in this game. Affected sites and units atop them can't be attacked or intercepted. At the start of your turn, dispel Sandstorm. So these must be like enchantments then. We haven't seen this yet either. A Dead of Night Demon by Michael Negiev. I don't know how to say this. Somebody get me in the comments. Michelle Najapel. It's an ordinary demon, stalks the witching hour. Stealth. And what does stealth do? Is it like shadow? Oh, I've been waiting to see one of these in person. Lightning bolt. I mean, it has to compare for me because Chris Rush is probably my favorite artist. I miss him a lot. Ordinary magic of shocking uncertainty. Deal 3 damage to a random unit at target location. This, I feel like, pays decent homage. I don't know the artist. Osi Hikala. It's nice. It's pretty. I'd like to see this in foil. We've not seen this. Cauldron Crones. Ordinary mortals brewing with ill intent. It's a spellcaster. They have Genesis. You may sacrifice another minion here to draw a spell. And this is obviously Drew Tucker art. We've seen Miracle Workers. We've seen Drown. We've seen Rain of Arrows. Try not to go too fast in case I miss a curio, because I don't know what they're going to look like. I've been told that they have normal backs, so we're not going to find them that way. Here's our first exceptional, Headless Haunt. It's an exceptional spirit, whereabouts unknown. This art is interesting. I don't know that I love it. This is Jussi Pilkus. It's an exceptional spirit, whereabouts unknown. Void Walk, at the start of your turn, Headless Haunt teleports to the top of a random site or void. Whoa, that's kind of neat. Wind Sylph, an exceptional spirit of capricious casting. Airborne air spellcaster. So it's a flying spellcaster. That's cool. After Wind Sylph casts a magic spell, she may push a unit here one step. Oh, she's got force push. That's cool. I'm going to get this one wrong. Yorkie Crossbowman. Exceptional mortals entrenched and armed, ranged, take no damage from ranged strikes. I'm just kind of okay on the art, but I know people love this. Ooh, look at this. This is an elite armor in the midst of a mad melee. It's called Mask of Mayhem, and it's like Pinhead met knives and swords, man. Check that out. If you don't know what Pinhead is, you're missing your horror movies. That's cool. This is Dan Seagrave. Whenever a nearby minion can attack, it must. Nearby strikes deal double damage. I love the art in this set so far. This is so good. Alright, going back to the center. Once again, we have not had a foil. As far as I know, we've not had a curio, and I don't believe we've had a unique. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Open it up with a site again. Gothic Tower. It's an ordinary site of rumination. Genesis, if this is the only Gothic Tower you control, gain 1 this turn. Okay, so you could build a whole board of one-ofs and gain a crap ton of mana, huh? Okay. We need to go this side because I'm putting cards away. Coral Reef Kelpie, seen it a lot on the channels. This is our first one. This is Melissa Benson art. I love this art. It's an ordinary beast of title Wilderness. Submerge. Why'd the Kelpie cross the shoal? To get to the other side. That's just this is typical Melissa Benson, and it's gorgeous. Land Surveyor. We haven't seen this yet. Genesis, draw a site. So you must be able to draw, when it says draw a card, choose between your decks. Interesting. All right. An ordinary mortal promulgates royal decree. Here it's just okay. Here's some more typical Melissa Benson that I love. This is the Plumed Pegasus. We haven't seen it yet. It has airborne. It's an ordinary beast of extraordinary extravagance. Roaming Monster, an ordinary monster from out of the blue, may be summoned to any site. Okay, check out the art. He's like coming through the door, right? The flavor text is, here's Brawny. Jack Nicholson, anybody? That's awesome. Art by Jeff Easley. Well, we're going to look into some more Jeff Easley. That's awesome. Barry. That's got to be an homage to Magic's original keyword. Ordinary magic of Terranian internment. Burrow target minion or artifact if able. Sweet. That's a good idea. I like that as a game mechanic. We've seen Sleep. We've seen Vile Imp. We've seen Blizzard. We've seen Fade. We have not seen Entangled Terrain yet. I don't think, anyway. This is an ordinary aura of Trammeling Roots. Minions occupying affected sites lose airborne and are immobile. Lasts 3 of your turns. Ooh, that's pretty. Ennui Undine. Ennui Undine? An exceptional spirit born of the sea. Has Submerge. Ennui Undine has +1 power for each site in her body of water. Wow, this is Tony Siscludio. I'm probably saying that wrong. That's gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it well, but that is gorgeous. I'll bet the original of that is amazing. Autumn Unicorn. An Exceptional Beast, Renowned in Legend. This is by Severine Pinot. Looks like it's just a vanilla 4 for 5. It's pretty though. We've seen a Skillian Cyclops already. And we have another Elite. This is Belfry. You can get your bats in there. This is by Drew Tucker. So this is not typical Drew Tucker art. When he does landscapes, they're a little bit different. It's an Elite Monument to Common Conviction. At the end of your turn, untap all nearby allies. Wow, I feel like that's good. And we're on the right-hand side again. Once again, no foil. You know what? Before we open this, we're going to put that down. We're going to count what we've got here. Just make sure I'm not losing my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we did get a unique. 7. So we're 8 packs in. We got 1 unique so far. No foils. As far as I know, no curios. I apologize that this is going to be a long video, but I want to take my time with my first box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Once again, a sight. So we must get a sight on the 11th card. Lone Tower, an ordinary sight of introspection. I believe we've seen this already. Porcupine Pufferfish we've seen. Deep Sea Mermaids we haven't seen. This is Elvira. I'm starting to recognize her artwork. I think that's pretty. I like this one. Ordinary Merfolk. Well, I'm going to love Merfolk. Of Mysterious Depths. Has Submerge, which I assume means swimming. Genesis, draw your bottommost spell. Interesting. ETB, get a card. Cool. Belmont Longbowmen we've already seen. We've seen the Swan Mermaids, which... Okay, I'm going to stop and appreciate this art. This is O.C. Hiekel. I'm going to screw up a lot of these names. Somebody please tell me how to pronounce them. This is gorgeous. I'd love to see the original of this. Polar Bears. Pit Vipers. This is our first Pit Vipers. This art is creepy. If you don't like snakes, don't look. A terrifying tangle of ordinary beasts, burrowing, lethal. Always look before you leap, for snakes among the hollows creep. This is, again, Michael Najapal. Saying it wrong. I see this picture, and all I can think of is Indiana Jones. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? We've seen Fenvale Muse. That's Menzies. Heat Ray. That's Jeff Easley. We've seen it. We've seen Beast of Burden already. We've seen Bone Rabble already. Also Jeff Menzies. I'm probably saying Jeff's name wrong. I actually don't know. I believe we've seen Ruins. Maybe we haven't. Oh, it's a dual land. We have not seen this yet. Okay. It's an exceptional sight of fire and air. So we've got 3 different dual lands so far. I like that they made them uncommon and not rare. Monster Hunter. An exceptional mortal of grim determination. Genesis. Kill a nearby monster. Hey, it's a Necrotal. Cool. Poisonous Dagger. This does not belong there. Exceptional weapon of virulent venom. Say that 5 times fast. Bearer has lethal. So I assume that means if damage is dealt, die, death touch. Interesting. Ooh, look at this. Okay, the art is really muted. But in person, this is a great looking card. Devil's Egg. It's an elite relic of diabolical affliction. At the end of each turn, the controller of Devil's Egg's sight loses 1 life. Oh, so it's like a cursed swamp? Okay, interesting. All right, going back to the left side. Let's see what we can find. This camera's probably going to get overheated again, or I'm going to have to change the card or something because I'm taking so much time. Uh-oh, we got something cool. All right, we're going to do this one the other way. We have a Hillock Basilisk. We have not seen this yet. Alan Pollock is the artist. That is a pretty card. It's an exceptional beast with an adamant eye. Other minions at rest here or one step in front of Hillock Basilisk are disabled. Okay, it's a foil for sure, whatever we got. I'm going to do my best not to show off. Giant shark. That's awesome. Look at it. Oh, that's great. Alan Pollock also, an exceptional beast, smells blood in the water. Submerge and waterbound. Whenever another unit enters or moves between sites in this body of water, giant shark moves to that unit to fight it. Oh, always forward, never back. Oh, look at this. This is also Elvira. Okay, I'm starting to appreciate her more. Guile's Sirens, exceptional merfolk. Croon a captivating chorus. Submerge at the start of your turn. Force target nearby enemy minion to take a step toward Guile's. Oh, that's awesome. The flavor is so good. Death Speaker. Oh, I wish this were by Brahm. Tony Sesgudio. Your avatar turns death into dominion. Oh, it's an avatar. Tap. Play or draw a site. You may cast one dead minion each turn. And for 0, if you're on death's door, whenever you summon a minion this way, banish it. Interesting. So I believe avatars have different backs. See how it says avatar? So we're going to put this... All right, we're going to start over because the GoPro overheated again. I do not know which pack number we're on. The last thing I showed you was Guile's Sirens, I believe. We're on the pack that has something cool in it that I did not do by taking all the ordinaries and putting them on top of the exceptionals and rare because I don't want to be spoiled for whatever is back here that we know is foil. I have no idea how the sound quality is going to be using my phone for this, but the video quality should be just fine. But I can't keep stopping for the GoPro to overheat, so we're going to do it off the phone, see how it works out. Hope the quality is fine, guys. So we have Extinguish. We have not seen this yet. It is an ordinary magic of Guttering Failure. Banish all fire minions and fire auras occupying target site up to 2 steps away. This is Brian Smith. Oop, I hope I didn't give it away. Boil we haven't seen yet. I also impromptu'd this so that I could just get back to doing it. Ordinary magic of Sudden Scalding, Brian Smith as well. Destroy all minions occupying target water site up to 2 steps away. Ooh, I like that. Armageddon for water. Or not Armageddon, Wrath of God for water. Oh, look at this art. Look at that. This is Matthias Frisk. Okay, I'm a fan. Mortality. Ordinary magic of grave consequence. Kill all mortal minions at target location up to 2 steps away. This is Vincent Pompetti. I have not seen anything by him yet. Teleport is the card. It's an ordinary magic of abrupt relocation. Teleport an ally to the surface of target site. Neat. Scent Hounds. Ordinary beasts with extraordinary sniffers. Nearby enemies permanently lose stealth. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I think I screwed up. Okay, we're going to put that down. We're going to go dig through here, make sure, because I didn't do this one normally. Exceptional, exceptional, exceptional. Okay. I hope I didn't bury the rare. Exceptional, 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 exceptional. It doesn't look like I did. It must have been Devil's Egg. Or maybe it was the Avatar instead. Is that what it was? All right. Ordinary. I gotta look again. I'm so confused. Ordinary, 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 ordinary. Terrifying tangle of ordinary, 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 ordinary. Okay. We must have been the Avatar. I'll play it back and figure it out later. Like I said, there's that foil hiding. Ordinary Beast with Extraordinary Sniffers. We have not seen this yet. This is Andrea Modesti. Nearby enemies permanently lose stealth. Actually, we may have seen that because I remember reading that. Highland Clansman costs 8 for a 5 with charge. Ordinary mortals storm the gates. What need for spells when one can cast iron? Okay, somebody tell me if that card's good, because that seems like it's a lot for a little. Oh, it's a Melissa Benson Ordinary Foil Plumed Pegasus. I hope the camera is catching how awesome that is. I don't honestly know what the foils are going for. I just know they're hard as hell to come by. We're going to pause. Not pause, but you guys are going to listen to me natter as I get a sleeve. Put that in its sleeve and expose whatever's next. Oh, yeah. So on the back of these is the full art. And then on the front is the foil version. And they're textured. They're like raised. They're embossed. They're stamped. It's crazy. So in it goes into its tall penny sleeve. We're going to fold it over, give it a little seal. Give it a top loader. Just one. Look at that. How pretty is that card? All right. I know I said I was going to put them in there, but I don't think I'm going to. All right, so we have an Ordinary Magic of Tactical Transmission. An ally teleports a location, it's to a location is nearby, and draw a card. That's called Blink. That is by Francesca Berold. That's pretty. Mage Slayer. Ordinary mortal with an enduring grudge. Genesis. Kill target spellcaster minion nearby. Ordinary Bosk Troll. Look at this art. This is Vasily Emorliev. Ordinary Troll of Gentle Disposition. It is 3 for a 3 vanilla. That is pretty. I like that. And then we have Rustic Village. The last card is always a side, it looks like. Ordinary Site of Fertility. Genesis, you may pay 1 to summon a foot soldier token here. Cool. I mean, I don't know if I should sleeve these, but those are hard to get. All right, what do we got here? Oh, I just took that all the way off camera. Sorry, guys. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I know I gave away whatever that top exceptional was. All right, we're gonna have a site. It is a Rustic Village. We've seen it. Just saw it. We haven't seen this yet. Minor Explosion. Ordinary Magic of Proximal Plosion. That's awesome. Deal 3 damage to each unit at target location up to 2 steps away. Ooh, wow. That costs 5. I feel like that's still good. I like the art. And go figure, it's Matthias Frisk. Cloud Spirit, an ordinary spirit, chases the wind. Airborne movement, +2. Art by Michael Nijipal. I know every person making content about Sorcery right now has harped on this, but all of the art is hand painted. It is not digitally created. It is awesome. The people put time and effort into this. Muck Lampreys, ordinary beasts, squelch and squirm. They have burrowing and submerge. Seriously, the flavor. Vasily. We haven't seen this either. Eremos Mercenaries. Ordinary mortals fight for a price. You may discard a random card rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Really? A free spell? Pitch a card and get a 3? That might be worth it. Oh, look at their inversion of Incinerate. Lindsay Crummett, ordinary magic of Draconic Conflagration. Deal 4 damage to each other unit at target location near the caster or an allied dragon. Scaleforge Stoked, Proud Kite Untamed, in Flagrant Flight Unfurled. That is pretty. Wonder what the original of that one looks like. We're going to have to do something different here. I'll figure it out in a second. Wall of Air, an ordinary aura of bitter obstruction. Conjure atop the border, so apparently walls are all going to be atop a border of a site you control. Minions with airborne or 2 or less power can't traverse Wall of Air. Okay, cool. You know what, we're going to take this, put it with the avatar. It's over here somewhere. And we're going to make a second thing for ordinaries. Well, I'm going to say this wrong. Azurage Caravan, an ordinary convoy of diverse kin and kind, has all elements and minion types. So like changeling, but for type. Interesting. Avalon Dryads, ordinary spirits of sweet succor. Avalon Dryads provide 1, like every turn, all the time. How does that work? Somebody tell me in the comments. There's Spectral Stalker. I love this art. I really, really love this art. Jeff Easley did such a good job. Tufted Turtles, another piece of art that I like a lot. This is, we discussed it already, Matt Thames. I'm probably saying it wrong. It might be Tammy's. Here's our first exceptional of the pack, Call to War. Exceptional magic of discipline and duty. Search your spellbook for an exceptional mortal, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your spellbook. Oh, the game has tutors. Cool. We've got a dual land that we've seen already. Aqueduct, exceptional sight of earth and water. So we've got 2 of those now. We have an exceptional mortal holds banner high. We just found the guy that can tutor for this. Other nearby allies have +1 power. This is Andrea Modesti. I think we've actually already seen this. Oh, look at this. Look at this guy. I don't care if he's good or not. Timmy's everywhere going to want this, and that art is amazing. Ancient Dragon. Oh my god, he costs 10 for a 6. An elite dragon of breathtaking majesty. Airborne, so he flies, obviously. Tap. Deal 4 damage to each other unit at target location nearby. So what does it mean by each other? Tell me in the comments, but that feels pretty gross. That's a good card. All right, I don't know where I was. We're just pulling card packs out now. I'm not trying to map because I don't believe the hype. You guys can tell me if this box is going well or not. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, we got something. We're going backwards. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a curio. I don't know if it was a foil, but we got something. All right, we have... Ooh, look at this art. Wow. I like this. I haven't seen this one yet. Recall, exceptional magic of last resort. Teleport any number of allied minions to the caster's location. Okay, that feels really good. Is it broken? Somebody tell me. It costs 4. Neat. Oh, they have a Psionic Blast. Seriously, how is WotC not suing these guys? I don't care. I love this game. Psionic Blast. Exceptional magic of stunning realization. Deal 1 damage to each minion here. They're disabled until your next turn. That feels pretty good. Alan Pollock. I like the art. Oh, I forgot who the artist was on a recall. Okay, somebody please tell me how to pronounce his name. O.C. Hiekala. We have Free City. We've already seen it. Once per turn, may attack or defend against enemy units here. An exceptional sight kneels before none. Oh, we got a card that everybody talks about. This card is called Doomsday Device. It's a unique device of mutually assured destruction. I can't get it to focus the text box. You know I'm going to read it anyway. Doomsday Device enters the realm with 6 counters. At the end of each player's turn, remove a counter. When the last is removed, it detonates. Deal damage to each unit at affected locations. So it deals 20 where it's at, 8 north, south, east, and west, 4 north, north, south, south, northeast, northwest, southwest, southeast, and then 2 extruded from that. That's gross. It costs 4. It takes 6 turns to go off. All right, we're in the ordinaries. We have Teleport, which we've already seen. That is Vincent Pompetti. Great art. We have Minor Explosion, Matthias Frank. We know I like it. Scent Hounds, pretty good. Highland Clansman Charge, we've seen it. Fire Harpoons, we've not seen yet. It's an ordinary magic to reel in your prey. Deal 1 damage to target minion above or below an adjacent water site and pull it to the caster's location. Draw a card. That is Juicy Pilkus. What do you guys think about her artwork? It feels graphic novel-y. I like it, I think. Ooh. Okay, so we got another ordinary foil, but it's one of the ones I like. Seriously, I don't know that I can let go of this. I know I should sell it. Look at how pretty that is. It's Spectral Stalker by Jeff Easley. Can you guys see how raised the lettering is? That's awesome. All right, let's get a sleeve. Oh, I didn't show you the back. Back is always full art. And in it goes. Anybody else use the sleeving method that I do? I like the tall penny sleeves because they really seal off the card. So I got 2 ordinaries so far. We haven't seen this yet. Ogre Goons. Ordinary ogres blunder about. Ooh. Okay. This is going to lead me to a question I have. I believe there's a Dispel as well as a Disenchant, and I think they're the same art, but I'm not certain. Ordinary magic of Fractured Fascination. Destroys all auras and artifacts at target location up to 2 steps away. It's Elvira. I think I like this art. Dude, seriously? Spectral Stalker. Exorcism. And our site, which is going to be a simple village. We haven't seen this yet. It's an ordinary site of Fecundity. Genesis, you may pay 1 to summon a foot soldier token here. All right. Let's go left. I don't know where I was. Oh, we got something here too. All right, so maybe the truth is true. Let's see. Can I go 1, 2, 3, 4? that. We'll do that. All right. We have Minor Explosion we've seen. Fire Harpoons we've seen. Swamp Buffalo we've not seen. It's an ordinary beast of ponderous proportions. It's a 2 for a 2. This is our Grizzly Bears, except it's water, I believe. Yeah, impassive, plump, and peaceful. The Swamp Buffalo is an icon of contentment by Jesse Pilka. Oh, we haven't seen Scourge Zombies yet either. Ordinary undead of recent vintage. It is a 5 for a 2. Whenever an allied mortal dies on land, you may summon Scourge Zombies from your cemetery to its location, tapped. I know I keep showing that foil on accident, sorry. Spin Attack. We have not... Cool. I like that we haven't seen a lot of stuff so far. Ordinary magic of radial violence. An ally strikes each enemy at its location. Interesting. Cauldron Crones we've seen. Here's our foil. It is not a dual land, but it is a site, so it's probably ordinary. It is ordinary. Look how pretty that is. Look at that. It's Remote Desert, an ordinary site of decline. Genesis, deal 1 damage to each minion atop target nearby site. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. All right. Let's get our sleeve. Let's get our card. And the full art on the other side. Some shrubs that you missed on with the text box. Little smudge there. I think that's on the card though. Seal that up. So we got 3 foils, all ordinary so far, and I believe 2 uniques. I remember we're opening 39 packs. Oh, more cards. Hello. We've seen Ogre Goons. We've seen Exorcism. We've seen Bone Rabble. Remote Desert we literally just saw. Wonder if that's a thing. Wind Blast, exceptional magic of weighty weather. Push everything atop sights 1 step in a cardinal direction. I love that. Michael, I'm saying some of these wrong. Nijipal, we've seen Headless Haunt. We've seen Wind Sylph. Spellbook, just so you know. We've not seen this. This is our rare. Scorched Earth. It's an elite magic of dire desperation. Art by Dan Seagrave. Ooh. Let's see if I can get it to focus a little bit. Choose any number of sites you control. Destroy each of those sites and everything there. Any number of sites you control. That's like Scorched Earth. Wow, that's the nuclear option for sure. All right, except for the exceptionals and the rares, we should be moving slightly quicker now, unless we can't open a pack, in which case we got issues, which apparently we have issues. Okay, we're going to get out the scissors, because I'm not going to destroy what may be an expensive card just to get into a pack. Okay, we got another good one. This was, I think, in the middle. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put those on top. Turn it over. And we've seen Barry. I don't know that I talked about the artwork on this one. So this is Dan Seagrave. This art is pretty dark. Burrow target minion or artifact to Fable. We like this as a card. I love this art. We already talked about it. Roaming monster. Maybe summoned to any site. Ordinary monster from out of the blue. I mean, that's just got so much D&D flavor. Land Surveyor. I don't know if we've seen this. Genesis draws sight. Ordinary mortal promulgates royal decree. Actually, we have seen that. I remember reading it. We've seen Bloom Pegasus because I'm over the moon for the art. Wall of Air we've seen. Coral Kelpie we've seen. And we got an uncommon. So this is Bridge Troll. Uncommon Foil by Vasily Yamuralev. It's an exceptional troll, accosts the incautious. Whenever an enemy attacks the bridge troll, they must spend all of their remaining mana to give you on your next... Oh my god, it's a mana drain for attacking. That's kind of gross. It costs 5 for a 3. This is what it looks like on the front. Full art. Let's get our sleeve. That's our 4th foil. What do you guys think about Sorcery so far? Were you into the game as a Kickstarter? Did you hear about the game through Rudy or Magic Historian or Tolarian Academy or any of the big names? How'd you come by it? Did your LGS tell you about it? Was it Louis at Kitchen Table TCG? Wizards Den, any of those guys? Who told you about this? Will you play it? Will you collect it? Are you just in it for the art? Are you in it for the tendies? Which, if you didn't get this at 400 or less, you're probably going to miss out on the tendies unless it goes crazy, crazy. I've only got 7 more unopened alpha boxes, and I don't know if I'm going to open them. I may. This product is amazing, but I don't want to play with the alpha because, for me, they're collectible. So, less game pieces, more art pieces. Aveline Dryads we've seen. Oh, that was an exceptional. Azurage Caravan we've seen. Icelance we haven't seen. What is this? Ordinary Magic of Cold-Blooded Precision. Oh my god, look at this art. It's like ripping through vampire ghosts. That's neat. Brian Smith is the artist. Shoot a piercing projectile. Deal 3, then 2, then 1 damage to up to 1 unit at each of the first 3 locations. That's cool. It costs 4. Ordinary. Spring River is an ordinary site of rejuvenation. Genesis, look at your next spell. You may put it on the bottom. It's got scry, basically. True Sight Crossbow. I've heard about this. Melissa Benson, if you don't know it, it's right there. Exceptional weapon with an all-seeing eye. Bearer has ranged and can target stealth units. Oh, so you can't get away. Okay, that's very D&D. I like that. Wayfaring Pilgrim. We've seen it. We've seen Divine Healing. I want to see this in foil. Give me this in foil. Alan Pollock, this is beautiful. What's the original look like? How much for it? And we got, oh wow, look at this. All right, this is the graphic novel artist, Jussi Pilkus. I like this. This art is awesome. 7 for 5. It's a ghost ship. Elite Spirits Sail Undying Seas. Void Walk. So it gets around without terrain. Whenever ghost ship enters a site from the void, you may summon a spirit from any cemetery to its location. Okay. That's pretty good. And I haven't played the game, I can tell you that's pretty good. Let's go on this side. Nope. Nope. Okay, why am I suddenly having 8? There we go. Dude, the card quality on these, I think I'm going to do a bend test on one of these ordinaries, but I really don't want to. Oh, we got something good again. All right. So we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This is on the right-hand side, so the mapping thing, it can't be true. Oh, we haven't seen this yet. This is Sorcery Scorpions. It's Michael. I know I'm saying these all wrong. I'm sorry to the artist whose name I'm butchering. Michael Nijapal. Sorcery Scorpions, ordinary beasts with deathly stings. Lethal. They wait and watch with eyes of soot. Look at that. That's beautiful. We've seen Wicker Mannequin. We have not seen Pirate Ship. It's waterbound. It is 5 for a 5. Artist is Vincent Pompetti. It's an ordinary ship of mortal scum. And that is the tiny flavor text. Build me straight, O worthy master, staunch and strong, a goodly vessel that shall laugh at all disaster, and with wave and whirlwind wrestle. Oh, hey, that's Longfellow. Cool. Snow Leopard, an ordinary beast, prowls powdery peaks. 2 for a 2, another grizzly bear. That's brilliant. I wonder what that's like in foil. Lindsay Crummett is this artist. We've seen Firebolts. We've not seen Unravel. It's an ordinary magic of calm repose. Artist Severine Pinot. That's cool. Destroy all artifacts and undead minions at a location up to 2 steps away. The forest takes back. And here's our foil. It's an ordinary. It is our graphic artist Josie Pilkus. Look at that. Ordinary magic to reel in your prey. Deal 1 damage to target minion above or below an adjacent water site and pull it to the caster's location. Draw a card. Let's get our sleeve. Doop. Show the full art. Pretty, pretty shiny. Look at that. That's like right out of The Watchmen. If you don't know what graphic novel I'm talking about, you don't know what. If you know, you know. That's gorgeous. That's on the sleeve, guys. Don't sweat it. So when I started deciding I was going to start filming my openings for inventory, I went and bought this full table length playmat, if you will. I'm in love with these. These are the best things ever. Look at that. God, that's awesome. All right, so we've 5 foils now. I believe 3 uniques. Fade we've seen. Vile Imp we've seen. Tufted Turtles we've seen. I don't know that we've seen this. Autumn River, maybe we have. It's an ordinary set of refreshment. Look at your next spell. You may put it on the bottom. Okay, so do all these non-mana sites generate scry? I need comments. I need people to play with. Bedrock, an exceptional site of unyielding solidity. Can't be moved, destroyed, or modified. Wow. Indestructible site. Neat. Adam Casper is the artist. It's interesting art. I don't know that I love it. Evil Presence we've seen. Blaze we've seen. And we have an elite automaton of mechanic cryptopsy. This is Undertaker Engine, and before I even look at the artist name, I can tell you this is Josie Pilkus. It is established. She is a graphic artist, and I like it. At the end of your turn, you may burrow and unburrow any combination of artifacts and minions at this site. 7 for a 4. At the end of your turn, you may burrow and unburrow. Interesting. Don't know if it's good. Don't know if it's worth the cost. Tell me in the comments. Where did I go last, guys? You know what? We're just going to go to the middle. I have no idea where I went last. We got something good again. So once again, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys would tell me if I missed a curio too, right? Because I have no idea what I'm looking for. All right, Incinerate, we have seen. Cloud Spirit, we have seen. Dispel, see, this is what I'm talking about. Dispel and Disenchant are like mirror images of each other. I knew it. Ordinary magic of Shattered Vanity, destroy all auras and artifacts at target location up to 2 steps away. All right, hold that thought. I want to show this. I'm pretty sure Disenchant is right in here. Right on top somewhere. There it is. There's Disenchant. For those of you wondering about this like I did until I opened my first box, Disenchant and Dispel, they're negatives of each other. But that is cool. They're both Elvira, and they're both hand-painted. They're not actual negatives. Check that out. Neat. All right. Sorry. Little things that I think are just so awesome in this game. I already read it. Amazon Warriors we haven't seen yet. Ordinary mortals of magnificent stature. Also Elvira. What do you guys think about that artwork? I prefer the Disenchant and the Dispel, but I can see people liking that. You know what we haven't seen? I don't think we've seen a Frank Frazetta. Huh, let me know if I missed one. Eremos Mercenaries we've seen. Muck Lampreys we've seen. Uh-oh. That is an elite foil. It's probably worth some money. Sky Baron costs 8 for a 6. It's an elite spirit and Welkin Overlord. It has Airborne, and all other minions lose Airborne. Whoa, I'm the only guy in the sky. That's awesome. By the way, this is Drew Tucker art. Check that out. Okay, you guys let me know before I look it up how much that's worth. What it's selling for in the market right now. An elite foil. Because like I said, these are super hard to come by. Oh, I should show you the back. Full art. Look at that. Look at that. I know there's a lot of hype around it, but seriously, I don't think this is going to kill Magic, but this is one of the best, well put together, well thought out games that brings back the feel of what Magic was, should have continued to be, could have been, and has screwed up. The collectability of it, the specialness of the things that are inside it, the flavor of what it is. But you know what? If they want to sink their ship, I will still love the stuff I had 30 years ago. All right. Let's get back to more of these. We haven't seen Sea Serpent yet. Ordinary Beast bestrides the ocean. It is a 5 for 4. It has Submerge and Waterbound. Wall of Fire. There's our first flamey wall. It costs 3. It is Matt Thames. An ordinary aura and blazing barricade conjure atop the border of a site you control. We now realize that walls do that. And whenever a unit passes through the wall of fire, it takes 3 damage. Oh, gross. Come and get me, bitches. That's gross. Grapple Shot. I've been waiting to see this card in person. Look at that art. Look at that. That guy is mean. Ordinary Magic of Acrobatic Assault. This is Alan Pollock. Okay, I like him too now. An ally shoots a projectile. If it hits a unit, the ally is dragged to that location and may strike the hit unit. Ooh, this is gorgeous. It's an ordinary. Gothic Tower by Michael Ninja Ordinary Site of Rumination. Maybe I've already seen this. Genesis. If this is the only Gothic Tower you control, gain 1 this turn. Yeah, I think I talked about this earlier, but that is still pretty as hell. We've talked about the Constrictor that I can't pronounce. I don't believe we've talked about the Monastery Gargoyle by Dan Seagrave. It's an exceptional beast. It weathers all storms. At the start and end of your turn, choose whether Monastery Gargoyle has Airborne or is a non-minion artifact. Huh. It's a true gargoyle. That's awesome. 6 for a 3, by the way. So think clay statue, I guess. Oh, have we seen the Fellbog Frogment? So I've been waiting to have this card. Exceptional beasts with spring in their step. Hop, hop. Can leap entirely over adjacent sites in one step. Literally, they jump. That's awesome. Jeff Menges. This is my favorite of the Menges artwork in the set. And then for our elite, we got Sneak Thief. 4 for a 2 by Jeff Easley. It's an elite mortal. Burgles and borrows. It has stealth. You guys are going to have to tell me what stealth does. Tap, steal an artifact out of the hands of another target until here and stay stealthed. I mean, does stealth mean like unblockable? Does stealth mean untouchable? What does it mean? I know it's a keyword. I believe that was middle. Let's go right. I believe there's something here, so we're going to do the thing again. Yeah, you guys are wrong about where the foils are. 2, 3, 4. I mean, your experience is obviously going to be different from mine, but I'm finding stuff everywhere now. All right, we've seen Blood Ravens and talked about how cool that artwork is. We've not seen Wild Boars. Ordinary Beast with Brindle Bristles. Vasily Emeralev. I'm probably saying that wrong, but correct me, please. It's a 2 for 2, so another grizzly bear. Looks like every flavor has a grizzly bear. Sedge Crabs, we've seen. Midnight Rogue, we've not seen. Has range, has stealth. An ordinary immortal, hides in shadows. That's by Elvira. I'm starting to recognize her people. We've seen Grey Wolves. I believe that is our 4th one. Pit Vipers for the 2nd hit. Uh-oh. This is an elite, so we've got a 2nd rare foil. I'm going to mispronounce this, and this is beautiful. This is Melissa Benson. Oh, God, that's gorgeous. Look at that. That is Cyrawan Hydra, 7 for a 6. It's an elite monster of multifarious might, immune to non-lethal damage. Oh. Ooh. Kill it or die. That's what that says. That's awesome. I feel like that's a good card. Tell me in the comments what these are worth, guys. What they're selling for. I mean, I'm going to eventually know myself because I'm probably going to sell these, but damn. I'm definitely not playing with them. Show you the back. Look at how pretty that art is. I love Melissa Benson's art. Yeah, guys, I know these are going to be long videos. I'm sure several of them are super long. I could break this up into different parts for easier viewing for you guys, but I don't want to edit it. I wanted to do this in one take. I wanted to live stream it, but apparently you need 50 subscribers in order to live stream, so I'm not even close to that yet. I think I have 9. But some of you guys are definitely looking at it because my views are there, so please subscribe. Press the like thing, notify, all that good stuff. Do whatever you're supposed to do on the tubes. I'm doing this for proof that I have what I say I have and it's the condition that I say it is, and just my general entertainment. This is part of my hobby. We've seen Blizzard. We've seen. I don't think we've seen Riptide. Ordinary magic to catch the unwary. Target water site pulls in an above ground unit. Pulls in an above ground unit it's adjacent to. Whoa, that's neat. Draw a card. Good flavor. We have not seen this artist. Marta Molina. Cool. Overpower. I don't think we've seen this either. Ordinary magic of decisive force. Give an ally +2 power this turn. Ooh, combat tricks. Like it. Vincent Pompetti. Dark Tower. Okay, I'm a Stephen King nut, especially this series. An ordinary site of contemplation. Genesis. If this is the only Dark Tower you control, gain 1. So I'm going to have to build this deck. Or maybe that's just not a deck. We've seen Ennui Undyne. We like her. That is so pretty. I'd like that in foil. We've not seen this sight. It is a dual land, it appears. Windmill, an exceptional sight of earth and air. Cool. I believe we just got, oh, that is not rare. Aqueduct, that's 3 of that dual land. An exceptional sight of earth and water. And for our rare, God bless it. I keep putting these in the rare slots. I gotta fix this. Elite, 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 unique, elite, 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 elite. Are you guys as anal as I am? So yeah, 2 uniques in there, by the way. Wicked Witch by Dan Seagrave. Trying to get that to focus for you guys. It may not. Like I said, I had to switch to my phone camera here. It's an elite mortal with a forlorn flock. Spellcaster, other nearby minions have -2 power. We're going to go to the left, see if we can pull a foil or a curio out of the left. Doesn't look like it. Nope. So we're going to do the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do that. It's so much easier than trying to pull the 4 to the bottom. Spring River. Probably has Scry. It does. Ordinary Sight of Rejuvenation. We've seen it. Swan Maidens. Seen it. Love it. Firebolts. Seen it. Good art. Polar Bears. Melissa, you could do better. Wicker, Mannequin, non-fire spellcaster. Seen it. Love the art. Pit Vipers, that's our 3rd one. Midnight Rogue, at least our 2nd. Riptide, now our 2nd. Ogre Goons, seen it. Blink, seen it. Men of Lang, 2nd one. Love that art. Thank you, Drew. Oasis, I believe this is our 2nd Oasis. Exceptional Sight of Fire and Water. Haven't seen this yet. Brobdingnag Bullfrog. Anybody want to pronounce me on this? Brobdingnag? Brobdingnag. Exceptional beast with a giant appetite. Awesome, it's a Jabba Frog. Genesis, Jabba Frog swallows another target minion here. He carries it disabled in his belly until he leaves the realm. Awesome! It's an Oblivion Ring in a stick. Cool. Flood, we talked about this. Affected sites are flooded. Seen it. We've not seen this dragon. Check this dragon out. He's elite. He's 7 for a 4. He has flying or airborne. Elite Dragon of Long Horizons by Jeff Easley. Airborne, moves freely sideways. Neat. So movement is going to be very chessy in this game. I'm getting the feel for here. Why am I sleeving that? It is not foil. We'll come back and sleeve all the rest of this later. Let's go left again. Nope. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sight. Scry Sight, Spring River. Gray Wolves. Porcupine Pufferfish. Catch My Curios, guys. That was Sedge Crabs. Blood Ravens. Firebolts. We've seen Deep Sea Mermaids, believe it or not. It's been a minute. Like the art. Rain of Arrows we've seen. Exorcism we've seen. That's our 3rd or 4th. Ogre Goons our 3rd or 4th. Blink at least our 3rd. We've not seen Rolling Boulder. This is Jussie, if you haven't figured out her art yet. Or his, I actually don't know. Or theirs, I actually don't know. An exceptional relic that gathers no moss. A Rolling Stone gathers no moss, that's awesome. Units here have tap, give Rolling Boulder a push. It rolls as far as possible and deals 4 damage to each other unit along its path. That feels pretty good. 4 for Quarrelsome Kobolds we've not seen, and it's nice to know we've got Kobolds. Exceptional Goblins raise a ruckus as goblins do. This is Alan Pollock art. At the end of your turn, Quarrelsome Kobolds strike themselves or another target adjacent unit. Kite Archer, an exceptional mortal, hits and runs. Vincent Pompetti, Ranged immediately after performing a ranged strike, Kite Archer may take a step. Oh, and instead of Wrath of God or Boil, we have Wrath of the Sea. This is 9. It is an elite magic by Matthias Frisk. I said Frank, sorry. Elite magic of Merciless Deluge. Flood all sites adjacent to a body of water this turn. Then submerge all minions and artifacts on water. Okay, you guys are going to have to tell me what flood means and what submerge means. Does like a mountain become an island? And think center square and hitting all the squares around you. That feels pretty good, but it costs a lot. Cool. In the center square, I do not believe we've hit a curio, by the way. Doesn't look like a foil. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sight, shocking, lone tower we've seen. Azurage Caravan, seen. Rimland Nomads, I don't know if we've seen that. Ordinary Mortals Adrift Among Dunes. Movement +1, takes no damage from deserts. Elvira. Evelyn Dryads we've seen. We've not seen Mage Slayer. I'd remember this card. Check this guy out. Like Rudy cutting his patrons' throats. Yeah, I said it, Rudy. I ain't mad at you. I like you, buddy. Costs 4 for 2. It's an ordinary mortal with an enduring grudge. That's awesome. Genesis. Kill target spellcaster minion nearby. Wow, that's a good card. And it's ordinary. Art by Tony Zisgudlo? Somebody please tell me how to say these guys' names that I don't know. Eremos Mercenaries we've seen. Incinerate we've seen. Coral Reef Kelpie we've seen. Land Surveyor we've seen. Roaming Monster we've seen, because I keep commenting how much I like that art. Thank you, Jeff Easley. Sleep we've seen. Guile Sirens is so damn pretty. That's exceptional. So stop moving so fast. Anyway, sorry, had to look at that again. I think we've actually seen Wind Blast. Exceptional Magic of Weighty Weather. Michael Nejipal. Push everything atop sights one step in a cardinal direction, north, south, east, or west. We've not seen Swiven Scout. Exceptional Mortal keeps her distance. 3 for a 2 by Jeff Menges. Movement 1 enemy avatars within Swiven Scout's range of motion play with their hands revealed. That feels pretty good. And this is an elite. It's an aura called Rest in Peace for 7. An elite aura of grave permanence. Whenever a spirit or undead minion occupies affected land sites, burrow it. So send it underground. I keep putting stuff in the wrong damn spot. All right, exceptional. 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 It should all be elite. And a couple uniques. Okay, we're good. Yeah, my original plan went to pot, but, you know, I'm doing this in one take, so deal with it. I do not remember where I took this from, left, right, or center, and I didn't look to see. We do. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it over and go Mad Dash. Seen it. Polar Bears, seen it. Old Salt Anchorman, seen it. All right, we're going to pause here and put that there so we can do more. Swan Maiden, seen it. Border Militia, seen it. Summon a foot, so yeah. Belmont Longbowman, seen it. And we have an uncommon, an exceptional foil. Tragedy Worrywart. God, these foils are gorgeous. It's Jeff Menges, by the way. 5 for a 1. Exceptional Mortal prepares for the worst. Units nearby take no damage from magic spells. Better safe than sorry. That's cool. Seriously, so flavorful. They really put a lot of thought into this. Here's the other side, the full art. So, are you guys going to play the game, collect the game, both? What is everybody's thoughts? Let me know in the comments. I mean, I plan on playing. I'm not sure I plan on putting a binder together, but like, I'd rather retail and play when I can. I'm an old guy, so I get out when I can. But I enjoy opening, and I enjoy the experience of seeing new stuff and playing new strategies. And I've got a couple friends that are really into gaming. Yeah, we've seen Heat Ray. We have not seen Apprentice Wizard. I'd remember a card called the Apprentice Wizard. An ordinary mortal, new to power, spellcaster, has Genesis draw a spell. Cool. Common Sense. Drew Tucker. Search your spellbook for an ordinary card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your spellbook. Dude, tutors. Love it. Ordinary appears as magic to some. Here's an ordinary site of abundance. Genesis, you may pay 1 to summon a foot soldier. It's the Humble Village. We've seen the Autumn Unicorn. He's an exceptional. Put these in the right spot. Your life will be easier. Iceberg, exceptional site of Imperious Majesty. Minions occupying nearby sites can't submerge or surface. Who is this? Is this Ian Miller? It is. It's Ian Miller. Cool. I like that art. That goes there. We've seen the Askelion Cyclops. Ooh. This is one of the pieces of art I'm looking for. This is Melissa Benson. This is the Askelaon Phoenix, 7 for a 4. It's an elite beast of candescent splendor. Look at how pretty that is. That is gorgeous. Airborne, if Askelaon Phoenix would take damage from a fire spell or ability, it gains +1 power this turn instead. Gorgeous. Yeah, let's go red again. I know this is a super long video, guys. Bear with me. The next openings are going to be much shorter. Oh, I didn't look. Yeah, we need to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We've seen deep. You know what we haven't seen? We haven't seen a core or a mix. Interesting. Deep sea mermaids, seen. Porcupine pufferfish, seen. Royal dromedary, seen. Sleep. Cave trolls. Seriously, look at the nose on that guy. I can't get it to focus, but that's awesome. Scarecrow, we've seen. That is great art. Ooh, what is this? It is a foil sight of some kind. It's an exceptional sight of unsettled animosity. It is the Shifting Sands. Genesis, reactivate the Genesis abilities of your nearby deserts. Wow, I feel like that's a deck construction idea. Artist is Vasily Ermoliev. I'm sure I'm messing up your last name. I'm so sorry. Get that in the sleeve for you, buddy. These are gorgeous. They feel so good. Give you the full artifact. That's what it looks like without any words or engraving plates. There's a disenchant behind it. Seriously, that was a great idea. I love the negative of the disenchant, the dispel. Doesn't want to go in. That's what she said. As Rudy would say, giggity. Get that down there. All right, that is an exceptional. It goes there. So we are now at 9 foils, which I believe is what you're looking for out of a box. So we've got 4 ordinary, 3 exceptional, and 2 elite or unique. They're both elite. We got Disenchant we know about. We got a Spectral Stalker, great art. Got a Men of Wang, that's pretty cool. Red Desert, we haven't seen that yet. Ordinary Sight of Blight, Genesis, deal 1 damage to each minion atop target nearby site. Maybe we've seen it. Battering ram we haven't seen yet. That's because it's exceptional. An exceptional device pummels and pounds. This is Elvira. Units here have tap. Destroy target adjacent wall or monument. Okay. Forget what it does. I like that art. It's probably a good card too. Ooh, look at this. This is an Unland Eel by Francesca Barreld. An exceptional beast whelms the unwary. Submerge. Whenever Unland Eel submerges, it may drag another... I love that flavor. That's such a great idea. I can't wait to play this. Frontier Settlers. 4 for 1. It's exceptional mortals of till and toil. Tap to reveal the topmost side of your atlas. Play it adjacent to Frontier Settlers. If able, and they move there, they lose this ability. Cool. That's a good idea too. And nowhere is safe from these elite beasts. This is the Hounds of Ondaros. 7 for a 4 by Francesca Barreld also. Ooh, look at this art. Can you see this? I'm hoping it focuses enough. They have Airborne, Burrowing, Submerge, and Void Walk. They're coming to you. Nearby enemies permanently loose. Oh my God, they're unstoppable. From Hell's Heart, they stab at thee. Anybody know where that quote was quoted? Yeah, that's right. Con! That's awesome. Okay, that one made me happy. Let's go to the center. I think we're good here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Shocking, it's a sight. This is a simple village, ordinary sight of fecundity. We've seen it. We've seen Beast of Burden. We've seen Bone Rabble. We've seen Bosk Troll. I still love this art, so we're going to stop again. Ice Lance, also awesome. Take a moment to take it in. Swamp Buffalo. Berry. Scarecrow. Blood Ravens. Firebolt. Muck Lampreys. And our exceptional is Syrian Templar, which we've not seen yet, by Gadu Duasso. 5 for a 3. Exceptional mortal dispenses almighty justice. Takes no damage from demons, spirit, or undead minions. Maybe we have seen this. That sounds so familiar. Looks good. Great art. Bane Widow. Ooh, God, that's creepy. 5 for 1. An exceptional beast with venom-dripped fangs. This is by Brian Smith. Genesis may kill target minion here. Born of earth, yet sucked by hell's fire. Wildfire. Anybody remember this card in Magic? 5. An exceptional aura of itinerant ignition. Conjure wildfire atop a single site nearby. At the end of each turn, each unit here takes 3 damage, then move wildfire to an adjacent location it hasn't visited before. If none remain, dispel wild. Oh, that's cool. And the art is great. This is by Matthias Frisk. And we have another Undertaker engine. It's an elite automaton of mechanic cryptopsy. We like that card. Okay, let's go left. So in theory, I think we are done with foils. We should hit another one, but that doesn't mean we won't. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sight, Red Desert, seen it. Disenchant, seen it. Common Sense, seen it. Heat Ray, seen it. Overpower, also seen it. Stop me if you don't remember it. Wall of Air, we've seen. Eremos Mercenaries, we've seen. Plumed Pegasus, we've seen. Incinerate, Berry, Coral Reef Kelpie, and Root Spider, we've not seen. I hate spiders. Glad this is fantastical enough to not creep me the hell out. It is 4 for 2. Exceptional beast with a snare of silk. Burrowing. While Root Spider is burrowed, minions directly above it are disabled. That is a creepy son of a bitch. Thank you, Melissa, for not scaring the crap out of me today. By the way, Melissa Benson art, there's her thing right there. Yeah, I like your art. I'm not putting that in my wall. Sorry. Recall. I forgot to look up who did this. Oh, this is the name I can't pronounce. I like this person's art. Exceptional magic of last resort. Teleport any number of allied minions to the caster's location. That's just so good. Psyblast we've talked about. Uh-oh. Do we have an elite site? A unique site? What is this? Smokestacks of Knack. A unique site of industrialized evil by Ian Miller. Look at this art. Can you see? Is that coming through this camera well? Other nearby sites lose their abilities. Ooh, that's gross. That feels like a really good card. Okay, gonna put that up here. Let's go left again. Nothing there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's a site. It's a Spring River. It has scry. I still love this card. Just the art is amazing. Grapple Shot. Seen it. Wall of Fire. Seen it. Ice Lance. Seen it. Azurage Caravan. Amazon Warriors. I'm hoping that you guys catch any curios I might have missed. Fire Harpoons. Minor Explosion. Muck Lampreys, a Dispel, a Cloud Spirit. We have not seen Poison Nova yet, and this is one of the arts I was looking forward to seeing in person. This is Josie Pilkus, our graphic novelist. Exceptional Magic of Mephitic Miasma. It costs 6. It has lethal. Deal 1 damage to each other nearby minion. Pretty. Oh. Here's the boobs. This is Brian Smith. Everybody's freaking out about this card. 6 for a 5. This is Pudge Butcher. Honestly, Picasso couldn't have done better. It's like Dali and Picasso had a horrific baby. An exceptional demon of corpulent choler. Immobile. Tap. Shoot a projectile. If it hits a unit, drag it to its location. Pudge may fight it. Anybody remember the first Blade? What was the vampire's name in the library down in the basement there? That's what this reminds me of. Rolling Boulder we covered, and we've not seen this. We got another unique site. This is by Elvira. That's pretty nice art. Great Wall. Unique site of colossal obstruction. Enemy ground minions can't move through this site's top border. So you play it, and you can't come this way. Interesting. Not as good as the other one. Strategically, though, at the right time. We went center this time, by the way. We'll go right on the next one. Nothing there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's a site. It's an arid desert, actually. Oh, yeah, we've seen that artwork. I like this art. But we've seen it. Entangled Terrain, I believe we've seen. It's Drew Tucker. We've seen the bats, the Palaberry Bats. Wall of Ice. Fenvale Muse. Plumed Pegasus. Mad Dash. Grey Wolves. Berry. Scarecrow. Cave Trolls with the Nose. And our first Fireball. 5 for the Fireball. Exceptional Magic of Deflagrant Destruction by Doug Kovacs. Shoot a projectile. It deals 4 damage on impact and 2 damage to each other unit at that location, as a Fireball should. Go get 'em. Headless Haunt we've seen. Wind Sylph we've seen. And we've actually seen the Wicked Witch already. Okay. We said we were going to go right, so let's go right. So we picked up some uniques. I don't know what our unique count is, but for those of you at home, feel free to let me know. I didn't look. nothing there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's a sight. It's a simple village. We've seen it. Plumed Pegasus, Berry, Scarecrow, Grey Wolves, Cave Trolls, Sedge Crabs, Men of Lang, Apprentice Wizard. I didn't talk about the artwork. This is the Scandinavian name I can't say. Osi Hiakala. Somebody, please get on me in the comments and tell me how to say that. Apprentice Wizard, Common Sense, Wall of Ice, and Accursed Albatross. This better have flavor. 4 for a 1. It's an exceptional beast of deadly portent, as it should be. This is Vincent Pompetti. It has Airborne, and when a unit kills a Cursed Albatross, kill that unit's other allied minions. It's nearby. That's awesome. That's so perfect. Phantasmal Shade, 5 for a 4. An exceptional spirit of imagined evil. When Phantasmal Shade is struck, destroy it. This is an artist we have not seen yet. This is Santiago Caruso. What do you guys think of this art? It's pretty dark. I like it. I don't believe we've seen this yet. This is another dual land. It's a steppe, like Steppenwolf. An exceptional sight of earth and fire. Cool. And then we have the Candlemas Monks. 4 for a 2. Elite Mortals at Knight's Last Service by Andrea Modesti. They have Deathrite proceed to the end phase. So I guess when they die, they just end the turn? Cool. Let's go right again. It looks like all our stuff was in the middle. Oh, I forgot to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hey, we got a sorcerer. He's an avatar. We're going to put him over in the avatar slot. Amazon Words we've seen. Dispel we've seen. Old Salt. We're going through these all, even though we've all seen them, as opposed to just counting off the commons, because the curios could be here, the foils could be here. So we do at least stop to look at each card. All right. We've not seen Minecraft Madness. Minecraft, nice. Minecart Madness. It is 3 for a rickety ride of exceptional magic. This turn, your units can move between any sites in a chosen span of land as if they were adjacent. That's pretty good. Art by Matt Temes. Bunch of dwarves taking the minecart ride of their life. Marine Voyage. Oh, I like this. Marta Molina is the artist. This is pretty. Exceptional magic for the shrewd seafarer. This turn, your units can move between any sites in a chosen body of water as if they were adjacent. That's pretty cool. That is gorgeous. We've seen this one already. Free City. Exceptional sight kneels before none. Once per turn, you may attack or defend against enemy units here. And then our Elite Beast. We got the Panorama Manticore. This is Melissa Benson. There's her mark. So this is not my favorite art of hers, but it is going to be iconic. Trust me on this. 7 for a 5. It is airborne and lethal at the end of your turn. If you cast a non-fire spell this turn, untap Panorama Manticore. Probably a good card, too. Let's go middle. I don't feel like she phoned that piece of art in, but a lot of her stuff is so much prettier. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, Sight, Rustic Village. I don't know if we've seen this one. Ordinary Sight of Fertility. Does what all of them do. Summon a foot soldier. Okay, they don't all summon foot soldiers, but Spin Attack we've seen. Scourge Zombies we've seen. Highland Clansman. Yeah, we saw that. It has charge. Ordinary Mortals storm the gates. It's 8 for a 5. Scent Hounds. Teleport. I like this art so much. Mortality. Ogre Goons. Blink. Men of Lang. Apprentice Wizard. Giant shark we've seen. Let me eat your mermaid. Guile sirens. Speaking of mermaids. Wind blast we've seen. Oh, we've not seen this. 2 for a Magellan globe. Artist Elvira. An elite relic for the intrepid traveler. Opposite edges of the realm are connected. Pac-Man. Like it. Good idea. Great, great, great idea. On the right-hand side, right's getting almost empty. No, good. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the rare. Okay. Arid desert. Seen it. Sleep. Mortality, seriously, I want this art. Raw dromedary. Boil, we've seen, but I think only one so far. Destroy all minions occupying target water site up to 2 steps away. Extinguish, have we seen this? Ordinary Magic of Guttering Failure by Brian Smith? I think we have. Banish all fire minions and fire auras occupying target site up to 2 steps away. Yeah, it's the opposite. Border Militia we've seen. Fade we've seen. Miracle Workers. Drown, love that art. Rain of Arrows, I think I'm just going to take over this. Grave Golem, oh, we're in the exceptionals. I'm like, I haven't seen this yet. Grave Golem, 4 for a 3. Brian Smith is the artist. Exceptional Automaton of Insatiable Hunger. So an artifact vampire, basically. At the start of each player's turn, Grave Golem attacks a random minion within its range of motion or takes a step toward the closest minion if it can't. Is that good? That feels really good. Windmill we've seen. Exceptional Site of Earth and Air. It's a dual land. Outback Strider. I like this. Exceptional Mortal finds solace in solitude. Moves freely between unoccupied land sites. I feel like that's probably good. And our rare is 8 for a 6. Carchemish Chimera. Look at this art. This is Gadu Duaso. This is neat. I like this art. I feel like the camera's not focusing. I'm sorry if the camera's not focusing, guys. Elite Beast, Deadly, Defiant, and Fierce can simultaneously attack up to 3 units at the same location. That feels really, really good. Okay, let's go left. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let me know in the comments. Are you going to buy from Rudy's beta offering coming soonish? Have you already bought a buttload of beta that's not coming until October? Let me know. Like I said, I'm going to have some available, somewhere around 40 or 50 boxes, plus pre-con decks. Gothic Tower, we have seen the beast. Oh, that's right, I took over. Bone Rabble, Boss Control, Mage Slayer, Pirate Ship, Mortality, great art. I don't think we've seen this. Petrosian Cavalry, 5 for a 3. Ordinary Mortals charge into battle. They have charge. That art is just meh to me. I can't get it to focus. There we go. Boil we've seen. Okay, are Boil and Extinguish always next to each other? That feels so weird. Swamp Buffalo. This is Secret Tunnel. We've not seen this yet. Exceptional Site of Subterranean Passage. Burrowed allies can move as if this were adjacent to your other sites. Oh, cool. That's a good idea. Quarrelsome Kobolds we've seen. Kite Archer we've seen. We've definitely not seen this. This is Roots of Yggdrasil. Oh, the World Tree. Oh, Yggdrasil. It's a unique site and earthbound cradle by Vincent Pompetti. When the roots of Yggdrasil are destroyed, destroy everything. Oh, it is the World Tree. That's so good. I'll bet that card's not cheap. Let's go left again. see anything special. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. It's a site we've seen. It is the Rustic Village. Wall of Ice, or Issei, Avaline Dryads, Fenvale Muse, Sea Serpent we've seen at least once, Scourge Zombies, Unravel, I love this art, Highland Clansman, yep, Scent Hounds, yep, Snow Leopard, also pretty, I'd like to see that in foil, Teleport, Monster Hunter, Genesis, kill a nearby monster. What does nearby mean? Is that adjacent to your square? Jeff Menges, good art. Like it. Caven, exceptional magic of falling prospects. Burrow all minions and artifacts occupying target land site. Oh, that feels pretty flavorful. On target, Lucky Charm. Is this Jussie? It is Jussie. Look at this art. This is gorgeous. Exceptional relic of Benison and Boone. Bearer's controller has whenever you do something at random, you may do it an extra time and choose one of the outcomes. That's pretty good. It only costs 1. Oh, we got a core. Look at that, boys and girls. That's a good hit. I don't know what they're selling for, but I'll bet it's in the hundreds. It's a unique relic of inflamed efficacy. Provides fire mana. Provides 1 fire mana and 1 to its controller. It costs 1. It is efficient. We are actually going to sleeve that right here. I know it's not foil. It just doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter. I believe these cards are going to be like Moxins and Lotuses and unique Soul Rings. These are the speed of your game. And if these are not available in beta, I'm going to have to hold on to some for myself, because, seriously, where am I going to put that? We'll put the cores there. All right. Awesome. That's a good hit. I think we went center here. Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Shocking, we have a site that we've seen. Remote Desert. Petrosian Cavalry, we now know we've seen it. Firebolt, Wicker Mannequin, Swamp Buffalo, Dispel, Disenchant's younger brother, Fire Harpoons, Wall of Fire, Riptide, and I don't mean the TV show, Sea Serpent, Ice Lance, and oh, you already seen this, Secret Tunnel. It's pretty good though. Upwelling we haven't seen yet. 6, exceptional magic of Fluid Undoing. Target a nearby site, return each artifact and minion there to its owner's hand. That feels pretty good. Alan Pollock art. I like it. Iron Shackles. Ooh, this is neat. I like this art. Check this out. If I can just get it to focus. Exceptional relic of Crippling Chains may be conjured to target enemy minion. Bearer is disabled. Okay, people, tell me what that means. Art by Dan Seagrave. It costs 3. And for our rare, we got Drums of Doom. Check out this art. 5. Elite instruments of mass percussion, as they should be. Damage dealt to minions nearby is lethal. I feel like that's good. Alan Pollock art. Left, right, or center? Let's go center. Still got more packs. Holy cow. Sorry this is taking forever, guys. This is my first sorcery opening ever, so I really wanted to take my time with this. I know it's going to be a long video. I don't blame you for not watching. Nothing special. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But if you could do me a favor, like and subscribe. If I can just get to 50, I can do live streams. Then you can tune in and out at will. All right, let's see. We've seen Summer River. It is an ordinary site of renewal. It scries. Blood Ravens we've seen. Midnight Rogue. Wild Boars we've seen. Unravel. Snow Leopard. Pirate Ship, Overpower. I really appreciate you guys joining me in my journey to learn how to YouTube and to do this so that you can have faith in the product that I sell to you guys. We have Holy Ground. It's an exceptional site of benefaction and blessings. It has Genesis. Each nearby avatar heals 3 life. This is gorgeous artwork by Michael Nijapal. And from what I've heard, life gain is a big deal. I feel like that's a pretty good hit. That is gorgeous artwork. Bridge Troll we've seen. We like it. Dwarven Digging Team we've not seen. Please tell me this is not as bad as the Dwarven Digging Team Magic. 4 for a 2. Exceptional Dwarves tirelessly tunnel. Burrowing, which I assume means you go underground. Get off the main plane. Allied minions occupying nearby sites have burrowing. Art by Alan Pollock. Probably feels okay. At least it doesn't just destroy a wall. Oh, we got another good hit. We got a mix. Finally got a core and a mix. 1 for Mixed Terra. This is the Earth Mix. An Elite Potion and Loamy Libation. Sacrifice Mixed Terra this turn. Bearer's next Earth spell requires no threshold and costs 3 less to cast. Think Black Lotus only for Earth. It's pretty good. We're going to sleeve this too. I have no idea what this is worth, but these are going to be essentials. So if you have any sense of competitive play and cards are going to be worthwhile, these are it. So this also gets the treatment, even though it's not foil. Probably only 40 or 50 bucks right now. I have no idea, but oh lordy, all I have is eBay solds to go by, and like Lewis at GameGroove.gg. Mine's going to be cardboardwizards.com, but I'm nowhere near close to putting that together yet. And honestly, guys, support your local game store if you can. If they're not carrying this, then look out. Okay, I'm failing to note this. This is from the left. Not that it matters. I think we've sufficiently proven that it is not mappable. Nothing there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's a site. It's a remote desert. Spectral Stalker. Blink. Men of Lang. Apprentice Wizard. And again, please let me know if I passed a Curio Sandstorm. I don't know that we've seen Sandstorm. Have we seen Sandstorm? Ordinary Aura of Swirling Silica. Yeah, we have. I remember that. Affected sites and units atop them can't be attacked or intercepted at the start of your turn. Dispel Sandstorm. Drew Tucker art. Gorgeous. Dead of Night Demon. I don't know that we've seen that. Look at this. This might be our only one so far. Ordinary Demon stalks the witching hour. Has stealth. 2 for a 2. No, 3 for a 2. Lightning Bolt. I think that's only our second one. Wild Boars. Cauldron Crones. Spin Attack. We haven't seen this yet. Torsehammer Trinket. 1 for an exceptional relic of recurring force. Bearer has +1 power. At the end of your turn, return this to its owner's hand. That's probably good. Shield Maidens we've not seen yet. That is pretty nice artwork. Exceptional Mortals hold the line. Nearby allies take 1 less damage. Artist is Vincent Pompetti. We have an exceptional site that we've seen, I believe. Bedrock. Exceptional site of unyielding solidity. Can't be moved, destroyed, or modified. I also feel like that's really good. And we have a Lord of the Void. This looks like it costs 12 for a 0. I don't know if that's power or attack or both. It's a unique Spirit of Unspeakable Emptiness. Has Void Walk. At the end of your turn, Lord of the Void may banish an adjacent site unless there's an avatar there. Oh, that feels gross. No wonder it costs 12. This is Elvira artwork. This is gorgeous. I don't know what it's worth. No idea. Let me know in the comments. Again, today is Sunday, July 23rd. I'm sure that will change tomorrow, Monday, July 24th, because that's how cards do. Nothing special. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got a site we've seen. It is the Lone Tower. Ogre Goons, Blink, Men of Lang, Apprentice Wizard, Boil, followed by Extinguished. This seems to be a thing. Followed by Amazon Warriors seems to be a thing. Followed by Spell seems to be a thing. Cloud Spirit, Wall of Air. We have not seen Cone of Flame. 8. For a billowing blast of exceptional magic, choose a direction from the caster. Deal damage to each unit at a location in the area of effect. It goes 1 spot, 3 spots, and 5 spots. Dan Seagrave is the artist. I like that card. Geyser. 3. Sudden gush of exceptional magic. This turn, flood target site and give each minion there airborne. Draw a card. Mark Tim is artist. Backstab. 3. Exceptional magic of treachery and treason. Target minion moves to an adjacent location. If needed, to strike another target tapped minion there. That's good. That has got a lot of flavor. And we have another Escalon Phoenix by Melissa Benson, artwork that I love. Seen it, so I won't talk about it, but man, that is gorgeous. On the right-hand side, we are out of packs after this. We've got a left and a center still. I believe 1 pack each. Doesn't look like anything special. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Summer River we've seen. Riptide, seen. Blizzard seems to always follow Riptide, followed by Tufted Turtles and Vile Imp. Minor Explosion seems to run together. Muck Lampreys. Plumed Pegasus we've seen. Roaming Monster. Sleep. Raw Dromedary. Guile Sirens for the beautiful card. We have not seen Spire Lich. 4 for 1, an exceptional undead towers above. If Spire Lich is atop a tower, it has +2 power, ranged, and spellcaster. How flavorful is that? That is so good. Art by Vasily. I love everything about this card. I hope it's actually good in play. Awesome. We haven't seen this. Colicky Dragon. It's so cute. I can't show my wife this card. She's going to want it. 5 for 3. Exceptional Dragons. Disgorge Dollops of Flame. At the end of your turn, Colicky Dragonettes shoot a projectile. It deals 1 damage. Jeff Easley, thank you for the cute art. That's awesome. I might have to show my wife this. She still can't have it. Ooh. I wanted this card. This card is crazy, insane, and the way it looks, what it does, its name. Craterize. 10. Elite Magic of Cataclysmic Impact. You see this grid right here? That is 5 by 5. As an additional cost to cast this Craterize, discard a site. Destroy target site and deal damage to each unit above or below a site in the area of effect. Where it hits, it does 10. Cardinal adjacent 7. Non-cardinal diagonal does 4, and so on and so on. It just goes kaboom. Marta Molina is the artist, and that is gorgeous. That in foil has to be ridiculous to look at. We're going to hit the center, and that is the end of the center. How crazy would it be to pull a foil Philosopher's Stone, or a Core, or a Curio in the last 2 packs? Oh, we didn't do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, have we seen this site? Yeah, Autumn River, we've seen this. Sedge Crab, seen it. Blood Ravens, seen it. Firebolts, Wicker Mannequins, Sirocco Scorpions, Critical Strike, Bosk Troll. Seriously, that artwork is awesome. Entangled Terrain, Rimland Nomads, Palaberry Bats. Oh, we haven't seen this yet. Oh, that is just good and so surreal, real. Drought. 6. Exceptional Aura of Desperate Dearth. Affected sites aren't water sites and provide no water threshold. Michael Nejapal, you are quickly becoming a artist in my list. Like it. Siege Ballista. Who is this? Is this Elvira? This is Elvira. Siege Ballista. An exceptional weapon and engine of war. Tap bearer and another ally here. So you can tap 2 things. Deal 3 damage to target unit up to 2 steps away. And that's why. Costs 3 to get out. Wills of the Wisp. 2 for a 1. Exceptional spirits of fascination and folly. They have Void Walk. This is Vasily, by the way. I got a very Starry Nights feel here. Whenever Wills of the Wisp are attacked, they may teleport to a nearby void or location to evade the attack. Wow. That's pretty good. Riddle Sphinx. Uh-oh, we got boobs. Boob alert. Boob alert. Melissa Benson for the boob alert. Riddle Sphinx, 7 for a 4. It's an elite Sphinx, proffers perplexity. It has airborne. Shocking, it's a Sphinx. Genesis, look at your topmost spell. You may put it on the bottom of your spellbook, so scry. Then an opponent may exchange your top and bottommost spells. Ooh, interesting. Draw a card. That's neat. How long till the boob cards go crazy because they're boob cards? Oh, to be 12 again, care. And this is our last pack, guys. Left-hand side. I don't see anything special, so we hit our quotient of foils. And this has a little issue right there, but it's ordinary. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, guys. Last card. Summer River. We have seen Drown. We have seen Rain of Arrows. Pray for your Curio. Exorcism. Ogre Goons. Sirocco Scorpions. Pit Vipers. Critical Strike. Sandworm. Seen it. Scarabs. Got a Midnight Rogue. We have another Aqueduct. We have another Ennui Undine. We have another Autumn Unicorn. And we got a unique on the last pack. It is the Immortal Throne. That is gorgeous. This feels very Sauron Barad-dûr. Unique Monument to the Life of Everlasting. Whenever anyone plays a card with cost equal to the number of level counters on the Immortal Throne, they draw a card and add a level counter. At level 8 or more, an avatar here alone wins the game. Whoa, wins the game. And this is Elvira art. Alternate win con. Bet that's got some money value to its playability. That was it, guys. That was everything. Box is empty. We hit all of our foils in the middle. And let's do the quick unique count. So we got 1 core and 1 mix out of the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 foils, 2 of which were elite. Neither was unique. We got 3 exceptionals and 4 ordinaries. In the rares, not counting the mix and the core, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Harder to find rarity on this in this game though. If you don't know where you're looking. 6. I thought we had one more. What did we do? All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are both unique, right? Oh no, this one's not. 8. We got 8 uniques out of 39 packs. And that counts the core. So, I mean, take the information what you will. I just wanted to open a box. Like I said, this is all going to be for sale. I don't see myself playing with the alpha cards. This is retail. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's really super long, but yeah, that's a box opening of a Kickstarter game. Have a great day. Again, my name is Kyle. I'm with the Chase Collectibles, and I sell on TCG Player as Cardboard Wizards. Like, subscribe, notify. More videos coming. Have a great day, guys. Bye.